let's talk about the area of my home that I feel most self-conscious about, and really it is the heart of the home, and that would be my kitchen. Now, my husband would claim that I drank the Kool-Aid and I watched too many clean talks, but I'm here to say that no, I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok, but yes, I did get the clean bug, and I really just wanted to work on this space in our kitchen because we so desperately need it. Essentially, it looks the same way as when we first moved in here. We noticed right away that this kitchen was like the big black cloud of our house. And quite literally, the previous owners took black paint to the cabinets, maybe to try and cover things up or give it a quick sort of update, but it is definitely not our style choice. That being said, in the last year, I've learned to try to love this space just a little bit more, which means that I've gone out and I've bought certain things to just give this kitchen a little bit of extra love, care, and attention. And one major part of this kitchen that I've been lacking since day one is organization. Sure, we have certain cupboards designated for certain things, but because I've always just really disliked this space, I've never really put in the efforts to make this space functional and easier on ourselves. So I decided to tackle our pantry. Give you guys a full rundown on how I do this, and hopefully it turns out beautifully. I think it will. Stay tuned to the very end and you can see the full transformation. At the top, you guys can see that I have a bunch of sort of baking ingredients up there. I'm not a real huge baker, but I do have the basics. There, does that work? So I've got a bunch of pastas. Again, we are a real pasta family. My husband's part Italian, so who doesn't have pasta in the cupboard when you have an Italian in the house? So first step is to clear out the whole cabinet, wipe things down, and see really what I'm working with. Should be interesting. So much expired stuff, you guys. It's gross when you start to realize how much stuff can be stashed behind things you didn't even know you had. Who's that boy? Are you helping? Yeah. Okay, so this is the state of my kitchen right now. I cannot believe all of this food was inside that little set of cupboards, but it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot of food that you can keep in a pantry. It's kind of crazy how much food you discover when you start to really clean out your cupboards. I found a bag of rice there that was expired from 2014. 2014, oh boy. So I wonder if this is really old. So, you know, there's just some things that you hold on to in hopes that you're gonna use it, and then you just don't. Special note to those out there that are maybe better than me, take a look inside your cupboards and do a little bit more purging more often than you think. So I think the next step is pretty straightforward. Obviously, I need to clean out the inside of this cupboard, make it all sparkling fresh, and then I can get going at sort of reorganizing and figuring out how exactly I would like to lay these cupboards out. One thing I've learned in the last few months is to just really embrace things in a transitionary period. So when I look at my life, I think that there's always these end goals that we all want to accomplish. But if we look at trying to enjoy the journey to get there, that part can be so much more satisfying than the final result. This is the progress so far. I think that we're doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie when I say that I had a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed, especially getting started. I just sort of looked at my cupboard and everything on the counters and just felt like, where do I start? Where do I go from here? It's just so crazy overwhelming. What I'm learning as I get older is that every time I introduce a system of organization, I find that everybody just breathes a little bit easier. It's just nice to know where things can go. Everything has a home, everything has a place, and it makes our life easier. When you have 4 kids to care for, you know, organization becomes such an integral part of daily life. And even as simple as just tackling your pantry can really alleviate a lot of stress in your day. And so I'm really hoping that the efforts that it's taken me to get through this cabinet and this cupboard today will pay off in the long run, because everybody will know where to find things and it'll just make life that much easier. Well guys, it's been several hours since I've been working on this pantry and I am starting to lose daylight. That's how long this has taken me, but I've also been interrupted with little ones and having to tend to my other really important duties. So I think it's looking really good. I'm feeling really proud of myself. You know, sometimes you get these little jobs accomplished in your day and they are so fulfilling. Well guys, we made it, and I am really excited and proud of the work that I put into this in the last day or two. And here it is. This project took me a day, you guys, and even though it felt overwhelming at first when I emptied all of the contents of this cupboard onto our countertops, once I got into a rhythm, it was just really smooth and easy. I just felt so accomplished once I started putting in the last few items yesterday into the cupboard and just sort of seeing how far we'd come. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of a before and now after. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!